This March 11th, 2014 program of AwesMic City at Maria's Taco Express is the last show in the series. We thank Maria and Oscar and Aaron for all their help and support these last several months, and we wish them well. And AwesMic City will return again from some other venue in the near future, we're very sure. Meanwhile, seek out poetry in Austin, Texas. There's a lot of it around. Welcome to Maria's Taco Express.
Yeah.
And now again, Tom, the world poet. Hey!
I sleep through most things, especially long poems. So here's a long poem for you to sleep through. It's like a little lullaby. It's called Uses for Insomnia. When all the world is sleeping, and there is only now, your eyes go cat bright. Your light rise up, get alert, you don't know why or how. Silence is suspension in both space and time. Being awake after midnight uses different parts of your mind. You prowl all silent spaces, you think most private thoughts. I do believe in another world, you are beyond sold or bought. Here is where you can entertain fantasies that do not fit by slow sunlight. Now you have the gift of time to perambulate your only mind, take it for a spacewalk, or walking on the moon. If the weather is too chill, bundle up in blankets in your room. Gloom dissipates like fog when you are moving in tune. With all the dreams that now are real, for you to become a dream too. This is what you do. Stay awake until sleep is just a distant memory. That is how you find and keep and forget your most brilliant poetry. Works for me. My morning starts at night. I steal from the moon. Light, reflection, dreams, memories, reminders, thoughts, feelings, images, random they appear until dragooned into little lines, staying to attention to command yours. Every dream is different. Oceans of unwritten thought bubbles float away carelessly rich. Trickles of silver inspirations drip uncaring, unseen, unedited emotions range outside the frame of this cage of a page. Very few cats can be trained. Like ant circuses, it takes vision to see them. One or two will escape Earth's prosaic atmosphere to dwell in deeper silences. Here I visit you as a pilgrim, to solicit a random wisdom. If I am lucky, they will listen. The jury of my peers is a harsh judge and a hanging jury. I dare not fool with them. Some take this very seriously indeed. With what time I can beg, I borrow from tomorrow. Catch glimpses of antique clocks, darling melting fob watches, little digital clicks, baby chink yellow light inspiration, a zoo of biodegradable curiosities. All this is a hit and myth affair. Like my daily autobiography, chapter 2. If you were born, anyone here born?
Yeah.
After 1976? No, okay. Okay, this is no one for here. This is someone out there. If you were born after 1976, you were the first digital children. You were weaned on TV, Coca-Cola, Disney, McDonald's, and mass media. You were ripe for computers. As your addiction started with television, you believed in a power greater than you. Network entertainment ratings.
I think you turned them off. Oh, you did?
I didn't turn it off.
You devoted time, energy, attention to watching more than doing. You became familiar with syndicated news, current affairs, crime and dramas. You transferred your affections. When, like TV, technology went from tube to printed circuit. Your eyes have been prepared by ritual continuous consumption. Your critical facilities diluted by soap operas. You knew about remote control, UFOs and aliens. One of you actually watched Network. Few of you enjoyed it. Satire is not your forte. Prophecy is for Sunday viewing. But you understand retro, you understand replay, you know ratings, the 3 R's of digital entertainment. Logically then, Comcast can swallow Time Warner, CNN can seek more reality shows rather than news, Fox focus on personal commentators and content, and Howard Beale and Patty Chayefsky can certainly be forgotten. That's all right.
Well, turn it up. She told me to turn it down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For an engineer. Any engineers out there? Just say, yeah, good man. Engineers, we love engineers. They're very, very good. Nice people.
Interrupt the
You
show.
can always talk to an engineer. For an engineer, life is a code in the node. For a doctor, patience. For a sculptor, materials and inspiration. Same as for an artist. For a parent, children. For children, life itself. For friends, having and keeping. For cynics, proof. Always this quest for significance, this alchemy of unfulfilled desires. Nothing ever happens the same way twice. This is the lie of poems. Someone's always in love with drama, another in love with heat. One loves solitude, another the streets. When we get there, it looks the same as here, but you still need to travel to relearn and confirm this was a dream. Thank you, thank you.
These are the days where children let their hair out. They go running, and they have truly forgotten what winter was. Not quite so easy for adults. They still remember scraping the ice off the windshield, and the days off of school where they had to stay home and take care of their kids. Won't be long, and the hacky sack crowd will be out, and the frisbee players, and the barbecues will get lit. And we'll wonder how far away summer is. What's that mean, 10 days?
99 is what it's all
Oh,
about.
99. In the meantime, we'll sit back and pretend like this spring day when the sky is so brilliantly blue and the sun so beautifully yellow. Makes you want to remember what it was like to run through a field of bluebonnets or Indian paintbrushes. Pretty soon that freeway over on Mopac will be covered in them. Women will be taking out their shears and clipping their rose bushes, and men too. The tents will get packed up and taken out and cleaned and then packed up again. It's enough to forget that we ever worked to begin with. Makes you want to walk down the street with your hands in your pocket and hum some sort of tune about what it's like to be free and easy, apart from all the distractions of iPhones or telephones. I haven't had a phone in a month and a half, and yet something still calls to me. It calls me to say the things that are in my heart and in my mind. It calls me to say that the world can be such an easy place if we just get it out of our mind that the differences between us are wrong. It's the difference between us that makes us most the same. In a town like Austin, you remember that weird is a good thing. I keep telling my kids that. The son will say to my daughter, "You're weird," and I tell her, "Be proud of that. That's a cool thing in Austin. It's good to be different. It makes you know who you are and what you mean." On a day like this, it means being free of worries and stress. Not worried about if a guitar string buzzes or if your order's late or how much to tip your waiter. It means getting in touch with that ground beneath your feet. Forget that only a month ago it was frozen and cold. We are more the same when we are more different. Does anybody really know what it means that I am you and you are me? We've seen it through the ages, the McCartneys and the Lennons and the Marleys and the Nerudas. It's a song we all want to sing, we want to hum under our breath. It's a song we want our lover to hum to us as we drift off to sleep. We are more the same and we are more different. Thanks for listening.
All right. Austin Pulse. Ponytails swing down the hike and bike. Dogtails wag from tethered pups. Guitars twang from shaded coves. All things beat to an Austin pulse. Even now, despite traffic snarls, in spite of rampant growth, notwithstanding villains of change, the old Waterloo soul remains in the city of the Violet Crown. I have tagged along for life half the 20th and more. I have seen much come and go, but the heartbeat of the town, I still feel, still detect, still hold. Thank you. Deep time. I have come to know deep time, not the deep time of natural history, but the deep time of my own history. 20 years is a long look back. 40 goes back twice as far. 60 is just too much to imagine. I was there though, I was here. I have been here all this time. More than 2 years after World War II, more than half the 20th century. Harry S. Truman, Dwight David Eisenhower, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Richard Milhouse Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, James Earl Carter, Ronald whatever Reagan, George Herbert Walker Bush, William Jefferson Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Hussein Obama. That's how long I've been here. I keep on going so far to the future. There is still time. There is still hope. Come on, Hillary. Thank you. Not that I've given up on the current president. Always looking for the future. Well, last fall I was at Central Market outdoors on a day not unlike this one. Nice and sunny. And they had a little jazz and blues combo out there. And these children were dancing to this music that I know that they weren't familiar with, but they knew what to do. They got out there and danced. And that inspired this poem, Jazz Children. Jazz children dancing to an outdoor band invent their own steps to music they don't know, but the primordial beat drums loudly within them each and possesses their tiny frames with unbridled joy. The combo, electric guitar, bass, viol, and drums, is playing number two. Is playing number 2 in a style heard at my birth in 1947. Blues and jazz circa post-World War II moves these babes of 6 and 7 and 8. One little girl holds back, not sure how to go. She knows there's a proper way to dance this, but the others did not read the manual, each swaying and rocking to a different metronome. They will figure it out in the breath of time and not have half the fun and half the art of their bopping junior selves, just feeling the beat from an outdoor cover band a century from the music's birth. Thank you.
Gone, but not forgotten. Your attention, please. Rare as a Texas steak. Found as a purse in the Walmart parking lot. Empty as a house vacated for holidays. Swept away the way you turn as if something significant to say. Silence. Discretion catches your fork knife tongue. Bitterness passes temporary as parking permits. You pay Cerberus the valet charges. Proceed to your designated spot. Try to recall why and wherefore you must dance tonight. All you want is peace and dreams. All they want is what they need. I love Walmart. warm up, one for cheap gas, nothing else. Here's a shopping list whenever you go shopping. Monday is not a painted lady, Tuesday is not a clothes horse, Wednesday is not an Indian casino, Thursday is not a thunderstorm. Friday is not an office buffet, Saturday sleeps in, of course, Sunday's church choir exhorts all to begin again, but Monday is not predictable. Tuesday might mean job loss grief. Wednesday is a carnival, Thursday is just a gypsy ring. Friday is irrelevant, Saturday a Learjet. Sunday is just another sermon, long, boring and tendentious. Leaving Monday as a watermelon, Tuesday a banana, Wednesday as fruit salad, Thursday as alfalfa. I just always think it's fruit and vegetables. Thank you very, very much. It's really good to share. We are human. We make mistakes. Sometimes we oscillate between hubris and victimhood. Sometimes the executioner, sometimes the chopped royal head. Sometimes Sri Lanka, sometimes... Number 7. Sometimes Cambodia, sometimes... Number 2. Sometimes Kampuchea. Sometimes Burma, sometimes Myanmar. Dipped in languages, lost in translation, we gain forgiveness only when we give it. Inexhaustible gift, bottomless well, deep spring. Water forgives us when we use and abuse. Drought to flood like tsunami, tide, seasons of love. Action means more than a name. Forgiveness releases all blame. How to vote? I say vote early, vote often. Friends are working at the Travis County voting polls, where the simple machines, click, 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 await our simple choices. I go to my local HEB with my how-to information and vote for democracy in this Texas nation. My choice is one raindrop in a drought desert. Others will choose guns, God, and cut the guts out of public services. They will vote to give our taxes away to corporations. They will say this is fiscal austerity, yet black budgets are never mentioned today. So I will stand with my driver's license in hand. Oh yes, voter ID means some will lose their vote, you see. On the steps of a minority nation, I watch street gatherings on television. See third world purple ink fingers defeat all apathy. Note the ennui of those already defeated and vote one more teardrop into the sweet Texas desert. Wow, thank you very much, thank you very much. Hey. Staycations Anonymous. Because the weather outside was snow thundering, prospects of sharknadoes, gator canes and scorpion armies. Fear is afraid of its own shadow. Groundhog Day was cancelled, terror alert. Fear was seen entering your home. You need security systems to keep the police, burglars, addicts, alcoholics, thieves, politicians, salesmen away. So you can deal with your own personal Jesus and Johnny Cash replays. Inside you, bundles of light, energy, baskets of smiles, art unlimited. In your garden, birds are blooming, blossoming on branches. Paradise is an amusement park within free admission. You skate all day, dream all night, go walking in wonderlands, forests, woodlands, wilderness for various vagrant perambulations. Tell me, which is the better dream? Oh, citizen tsunami, feed that wolf. She said, where's my voice? Where's my voice? I said, well, have you used it recently? You see, this is a correspondence. It's a dialogue. There is love between the grass and the lawnmower, cloud and the flood, earth and feet. Take your clouds off, walk your sky. The voice you used had echoes. They're waiting for you in others' canyons, lake eyes, rust car in waters, when salvaged it ran only after being restored to proper function. And you have a reason to be a sky. Sing, laugh, walk, dance. You already know why. You are ever renewable energy. Every breath sustains you. Each pulse beat of blood, each heart song, each link to all elementals, air, water, stone, wood, fire, earth, circulating around, inside, beside you. All as dynamic as tides. Change irregular as volunteers, this little orchestra ocean, this island of harmonies and melodies. Music to your ears, art to your eyes, bright galleries. Each step you take tonight a dance, every choice a song. Cycles round one nuclear sun, each pole reversing, sending warm fire universing to you. Translating these into sounds and syllables for each of us. Wish only peace, love, continuance to every singular collective part of all of us. Song and chorus, aha, yes. This is my suit of skin. I wear this out, layers about, as when frozen, chill, cool. When I sleep, it's sky-clad. When awakened, wear habits like monks in monasteries. Change daily, lead with a suit to hand and eye, a way of linking to get through labyrinths, serpentine water, to seep through soil, absorb. States change with borders cross, the very end, trade this lizard skin in, I've been dreaming, Rip Van Winkling, twinkling eyes, tear up with sentimental attachments. Spirit unique in every fibre of your being, we cannot swap souls, not even cards in the hand of the living. Just beam, heart pumps blood, circulating village rumours out to limbs, and when you're out on a limb, you may as well fly. A friend of mine goes into the bush and he makes sculptures out of things. I said to him, why you do that? Aren't things perfect as they are? He said, I walk into the bush until I see a shape or form suggesting some form of humanity. Weave from fronds or limbs some apparition of form, display so we can forget my original inspiration. She collects feathers, stones, flotsam, jetsam, birds, beaches, tracks, trails, weaves them into homemade, handmade paper books. Even waves grind down sharp, jagged, broken glass people till they're smooth as ice, dumps them casual jewellery along literal shorelines. A tree runs rings around time, and it's telling, seasonal, stretches limbs and boughs until birds can trust enough to deposit branches. We'll start with original form, from which some exegesis from original text make Gita's, Zen koans, Bibles, Quran. Our beginnings are so rarely our endings. Bye, you lovely people. Thank you, sweet people. Joy. Apps and more apps. Smartphones, smart houses, smart cars, smart water, smart gas meters. Intersecting grids that may go down at any moment. Sunspots, solar flares, unpredictable weather patterns. Cars that run on water and compressed gases. Pedestrians with implants like lost dogs, Alzheimer patients. Armies of homeless sheltered in prisons. Governments cutting services, giving themselves pay rises. Secret gardens, secret seed banks, multi-species libraries. Individuals, home schools, loving art, music and harmonies. Museums of antiquities, peace, democracy, community. Animals as warnings and as warders, indigo children reincarnating in their own lifetime. Every secret ever hidden becoming today's psychic headlines. Finally, the truth about Akashic Records, Building 7, September 11, who really killed the Kennedys, why conspiracy theories are completely unnecessary, as reported by aliens from the UFOs flying over our cities. Yes, thank you!
You do what my kids do all the time. So what's a man supposed to do with his troubles? I think of the folks who used to travel the country with their bindles and their works on their back. There are those who run off into distant lands, and like my father being one of them, to tell you the truth. To find themselves, or used to be you went off to find work, send the money home to your wife and kids. So what's today? These days, man wants to run off. He turns on his computer and sees what he can find to escape his own mind. I've been there, I've done that, as of only yesterday. Then you hear the sound of your friends calling, or some far off roar like the waves rolling in. My personal little fantasy is I'm sitting on a beach in Jamaica, not stoned, been there, done that. And I'm weaving a net, a fisherman's net. And I'm concentrating on my work and I'm looking, nothing in particular. I had a friend tell me just today, look without instead of within. I had a friend tell me today that maybe I need to get out of the womb. Life is this place between the womb and the tomb, and it ain't easy to figure out. And there are those who have come along the way, many they are, your mother, your father, your son, your brother. bad words to tell you way to be, or what to think, or what to believe in, or gave you some glimmer of hope. I realized last night the greatest philosophical conversations I ever have are with myself.
Wow.
There's some things you can't tell your neighbor, you can't tell your friends. They're just thoughts, idle little chit-chat. What's a man supposed to do with his troubles but let them out? And I don't mean in a big furious blow or blowout or anger. Let them out like Johnny Appleseed scattering seeds around the world. Because you know, they're not just yours. They're everybody's. The world most wants from you to be happy. Once said that he was directed to a friend of mine, Jeremy, that what his kids wanted more than anything else was for him not to worry. So go someplace where you can let your hair down and your song out. Goes sort of like this. I've been so far gone into the nothingness of it. What I found there was a light, pure and clean and broad. I've been up to the San Gabriel and I'd lay there and let the water run through my hair. The hard times can be like that too if you let them.